Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
This is the afternoon edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. This is for Friday, the 4th of November. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather quiet today. A pretty nasty severe weather setup going on well to the west of the state. We don't expect any major severe weather problems here tomorrow. Maybe a strong storm down around Mobile. But many questions about the weekend. Let's talk about it, see if we can come up with some answers for you. This is the upper air look today. And you can see that very deep trough going negative tilt coming into Texas, and that's producing some pretty nasty storms to the west of the state. But around here, things are in good shape with a ridge. There's the visible satellite view. The sky's sunny across the state. A few scattered clouds down in southwest Alabama. Severe storms erupting through parts of Texas and Oklahoma in advance of that trough. In fact, let's go to the live radar display, and this is coming out of Dallas-Fort Worth. I'll take my video off, and you can see a thunderstorm with tornado potential that is about, I'd say, 65 miles south of Dallas. And again, there's a tornado warning in effect here. In fact, I'll kind of expand the view out, and you can see Dallas up at the top of the screen up there. And this is moving northeast. If this continues on that track, that will be well to the east of Dallas, crossing Interstate 20, somewhere out there toward Kaufman, Texas. But let's take a look at the single view here, kind of expand this out, and you can see the bigger picture in North Texas. And we've got those severe storms forming down to the south of Dallas-Fort Worth, and that's a really nasty-looking storm that's south of Waxahachie, and that'll be crossing Interstate 45, then ultimately Interstate 20, out toward Terrell, east of Dallas. Other storms coming into Tarrant County and Fort Worth. That's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect there for parts of Johnson and Tarrant counties. Also, severe thunderstorm warnings to the north of Dallas for storms there. So, again, a pretty rough, severe weather day happening off to the west of Alabama. We'll keep an eye on those storms. But, again, we do not expect anything like that in Alabama tomorrow. It's awfully nice today. Temperatures well up in the 70s. Those observations captured at 2 o'clock. 76 for Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, Tuscaloosa 79, Dothan at 80. And temperatures will likely stay above average through early next week. We're about a week away from the next good shot of really cool air coming down the pike. This is the watch warning map across the southeastern states. We have wind advisories in effect for parts of the Mississippi Delta, back into parts of Arkansas, West Tennessee, Middle Tennessee as well. It'll be fairly windy there tomorrow. And around the nation, you can see tornado watches in effect. The area is in yellow for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas, and a lot of wind issues back in the northwest United States, and winter storm warnings in effect there for parts of Wyoming and Montana. So there is a level 4 out of level 5 moderate risk of severe storms through this evening for parts of northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, and southwest Arkansas. And that's where we'll be kind of focusing the attention for the tornado potential this evening. The broad risk runs all the way from the lower part of Texas, the Rio Grande Valley, almost up to near Chicago. But again, it's going to be a very active evening for severe weather in that region. But tomorrow you can see just a couple of marginal risks, one well to the north and one that kind of clips the southwestern corner of Alabama. This would include Mobile. And some of the storms tomorrow afternoon could produce gusty winds, but we don't expect any tornado problems, and that's a fairly low-end threat. And for most of Alabama, hardly any thunder. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, no severe weather expected across the country. This is the rain for the next 7 days. The bigger values west of the state, parts of Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana. And again, this is the rain through Friday morning of next week. And here in Alabama, the better totals over the western half of the state. And certainly that's going to be the case over the weekend. And really not much for East Alabama. If you are in places like Roanoke or Heflin, Alexander City, Phoenix City, Dothan, you might not see much rain at all for the next 7 days, including the weekend. So in the tropics, we'll check things there. We've got Lisa, a tropical depression that's in the Bay of Campeche. And this is probably the most interesting feature to watch for us. This is a disturbance that will be near the Bahamas, and the Hurricane Center upping the chance of development here to 40% over the next 5 days. And this thing should be close to the Florida Peninsula toward the latter part of the upcoming week. And this might acquire some tropical characteristics, and it might bring some wind and rain to parts of Florida and Georgia. Maybe Alabama. That's a big maybe at this point, but we'll keep an eye on that. Lisa, the depression is in the Bay of Campeche. This is the far southwestern Gulf of Mexico, and again, very strong winds aloft will likely just tear this thing up. The reason we have severe weather in Texas today, and this will likely dissipate by tomorrow night, and it is not expected to regenerate. So, model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And the most intense part of the upper trough is lifting toward the Great Lakes up into Canada, really bypassing us. And we'll have kind of a weakening band of showers and maybe some thunderstorms coming in here tomorrow. So let's go to high-resolution modeling. Everybody's asking about the timing. You've got something planned outdoors. So this is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And this is coming off the high-res NAM, showing showers into the northwestern corner of the state. So rain could begin in places like Florence, Muscle Shoals, Red Bay, Hamilton, Russellville, maybe 8, 9 o'clock. And you can see some heavier storms extending down into parts of South Mississippi and Louisiana. For the Alabama fans in Baton Rouge, the Auburn fans in Starkville, you will have some rain to deal with tomorrow morning. So let's advance it to 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. A weakening band of showers gradually progressing through the state, approaching Birmingham. At that point, that means there could be some rain around for the UAB game tomorrow afternoon. That's a 2:30 kickoff at Protective Stadium. And again, there could be a rumble of thunder down around Mobile tomorrow afternoon, maybe some gusty winds, but it's that severe weather threat down there is very low end. And then this is tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, and you can see most everything's fizzled out. Maybe a few lingering showers over the northwestern corner of the state. So for the Auburn game at Starkville, there might be a little light rain or a drizzle or maybe a shower maybe for the first half of that game. But for the Alabama game down at Baton Rouge, the rain is over. Should be a dry night for the game there, mostly cloudy. Temperatures around 70 at both of those sites. So Sunday, that front dissipates. It washes out. There might be enough moisture for a few widely scattered showers. The chance of any one spot getting wet Sunday, only about 15% at best. The high Sunday will be in the upper 70s. And this is Monday. We're going to be warm. The chance of a shower, not zero. There might be a few isolated showers Monday afternoon, but highs will likely reach the low 80s. Birmingham's record high for Monday is 82. We're going to be awfully close to that. And then we'll see the numbers slowly coming down. This is Tuesday, the high close to 80. The sky will be sunny. Wednesday, we'll see cooler air coming in from the northeast. And the high Wednesday dropping to near 70. That'll be a big drop. That'll be about a 10-degree drop. This is Thursday. We're still dry. And a week from today, this is Friday, the 11th of November, we've got that feature that's down to the south over the Tampa Bay area, a surface low showing up there. And this might try and develop some tropical characteristics. But at the moment, the models are kind of keeping the deeper moisture with that feature south and east of here. And at this point, Friday looks dry with a high close to 70. But again, with that low, it all depends on where it's going to be. And 7 days out, that could easily change. Let's go out to 10 days. This is Monday, the 14th of November. Got a northwest flow aloft, and that looks cool and dry. Pretty cool air mass settling in here. That's a 1,034 millibar high. So let's check the rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the GFS ensemble. There's a big spread here, and that represents low forecast confidence. But the mean is between 1 and 2 inches between now and the 20th of November. And temperatures stay very warm through early next week. You can see low 80s Monday and Tuesday. Then highs dropping in the low 70s by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then the high dropping down to about 60 that following weekend, the weekend of the 12th and 13th, and lows getting down in the 30s. So again, cool weather fans, your time is coming. And hot off the presses, this is the brand new CPC outlook. This is the 8 to 14-day outlook for November 12th through the 18th. And you can see much of the country below average, except for the East Coast. And Alabama temperatures near or a little below average for that period if this forecast verifies. So quickly before we go here, let's go back to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and take a look at what's happening out here. And again, you can see that pretty nasty-looking storm right there, which is south of Waxahachie. And that'll be crossing Interstate 45. A little probably below Ennis, Texas. That's all south of Dallas. And we'll pop the dual display on here. And that's a pretty nasty-looking tornado signature here. That's a very dangerous thunderstorm. There's a tornado warning in effect there, and obviously for folks out there, they need to pay attention. And for those that don't know, I used to work in Dallas. This was a long time ago. When I was very young, I was transferred to Dallas. I was the chief meteorologist for the CBS channel in Dallas, Channel 4 at the time. KDFW was the CBS channel back then. And so I know the market pretty well. And, again, that's a very dangerous storm. And, again, that'll be coming up on Interstate 45. And the warning is set to expire in about 5 minutes, but that will probably be extended. And the warning is in effect until 3:30. I'm doing this live at 3:24. Warning in effect until 3:30 for parts of Ellis and Navarro counties. And, again, that's to the south of Dallas. I'll kind of expand the view out. You can see Dallas up here in the top of the screen. There's no severe weather in Dallas. There are severe storms coming through Tarrant County and Denton County and parts of Johnson County where severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect there. No tornado activity. The big one is this one, again, down here about 45 miles south of Dallas. And that's between Interstate 35 and 45. And, again, we'll have to keep a close eye on that. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, the TV stations there do a great job. Of course, I'm always a little kind of favor my old shop there, Channel 4, and the team there. But everybody out there, I know many of the meteorologists in Dallas, and they do a great job. But that's it here. I got to go do some television. For those that don't know, I actually do television for a living. A lot of people don't know that. And they say, why don't you go live for Dallas all the time? Well, I've got to go do a newscast in here. But again, our friends in Dallas-Fort Worth, and I'll just say this about severe weather coverage. You cannot effectively cover severe weather for a market unless you understand the people, the culture, the geography, the climatology, the microclimates of the market. And you just can't do that from afar. And I could do it for Dallas because I spent some time there and know it pretty well. But again, the best choice, it's always going to be the local broadcast meteorologist. Many of these people like me, they've been there for a long time. They know better than anybody else what's going on and know the territory. All right, so got a book signing tomorrow in Asheville. It is their 200th birthday. I'll be there from 10 until 1, right by the courthouse, the St. Clair County Courthouse. So come see us. We're hoping and very optimistic the showers will stay west of there during that time. And I know there's a parade and a lot of stuff going on downtown for that big 200th birthday party for Asheville. So come see us in downtown Asheville tomorrow. That's it for the afternoon edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. Thanks for watching. We'll have notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. And my next video here will be Monday morning by about 5:15, the insane hour of 5:15. Catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right. Call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.